we're traveling separate across the globe. The adventure starts in Miami and takes us all the way to the Middle East. Well, that was for me. For Gordon, it was more like this. Any comparison would be totally unfair, but we thought it would be interesting to share the experience anyways.
Enjoy your flight.
Thank you very much. I will. Bye.
How much better will her flight be? 2 different classes flying overnight and overseas. Is there much difference?
We're going to a new country for us, but because of different commitments and different work schedules, both here and abroad, we're doing it in a totally different way. We are not only flying in different planes, but we're flying from different airports. I'm in Miami, and Gordon is now driving to Fort Lauderdale. Should be an adventure for him. And there's more. I'm on a business class direct flight, and he's in economy with 2 stops. Sorry, Gordon.
I bet her flight might be just a little bit better.
And I almost forgot to mention that we're going to Doha, Qatar. I'm flying with Qatar Airways. Qatar Airways has just won the Airline of the Year award by Skytrax for the 7th time. We already know this experience is going to be totally different for the 2 of us, but how much different? So what's the price difference? Here are the cheapest tickets on coach, and here on business for the same dates. The question we want to answer is, what do you get for the extra money, and is it worth it? Let me know in the comments. The difference starts at check-in. For business class, we have a separate line. Sometimes there's a separate line for security for business class. Not the case at this terminal here in Miami. Thank you. The difference starts when you're waiting to board. In business class, you can access the lounge. Qatar has no lounge in Miami, but you can use Turkish Airlines lounge. It's rather small compared to their lounges abroad.
Here's what economy gets you. Some regular seating with some plugs and stores that you can get snacks at.
This one is actually pretty cool with the self-checkout.
But that's not the only difference. If you achieved airline status with your airline, you'll be able to board the flight ahead of many people. As you can see, I'm early. I wonder how many people are taking the flight. Looking at my ticket, there's 5 groups ahead of me. My airline, there are 9 groups. And this is where it gets concerning. The more people you have on the flight, the less space there is for overhead baggage. So often, the very last people who get on the plane will have to check in their bag. Being group 6, I think there's going to be plenty of overhead space, and I'll be able to get on the plane before many people. It's probably your last 2 groups that really fill up the plane.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Some storage over here. Oh, thank you very much.
Lounge beds for the World Cup of London.
Oh,
It's probably medium size, great.
Yes, thank you. Delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain is speaking. Flight time to Doha will be 14 hours, 10 minutes.
That's so cool. Safety video World Cup style. Look at this, how cool. You can turn your own cell phone into a remote for this TV. You just scan this QR code here.
Well, I'm flying with American Airlines all the way through.
Last seat in the plane, last row.
But at least I'll be well connected. Flight 1, Fort Lauderdale to Charlotte.
We'll be coming to the cabin one final time to collect any of your remaining service items. We'll be landing shortly.
For me, the coolest feature is to take off with real-time view of the front of the plane. They give you 1 hour of free Wi-Fi if you're a member of their loyalty program. Or look at this, you can buy internet for the whole duration of the flight for $10. This is really good. This is a 14-hour flight. First time I get pajamas in business class. Normally you just get these in first class. Look at that! What a perfect fit! My first pajamas flying. It fits me perfectly. I'm so happy. Look at this. Here you got toothpaste, toothbrush, and razors as well. Okay, so what we got here? Some cream, lip balm, and lotion. And this is a perfume. All this smells really, really good.
Flight 2, Charlotte to New York. Will I be lucky on this flight? Not really.
Just enough room for the knees. Just enough. No monitor on this flight. Get a USB connector.
And also electricity.
Seriously, look at the size of this table. It goes all the way over here. And this candle, oh, it's the cutest thing. Not a real candle, still the cutest thing. This is seared ahi-tuna. Look at how beautiful this looks. Wow, this is divine. Non-alcoholic pineapple margarita. Something cool about Qatar Airways is that they have a lot of non-alcoholic beverages. This is great. But they have a great selection of wine as well. For the main course, I got the lobster. Guys, lobster in a plane. Wow, the best lobster I've ever had. And here's the dessert. I think they have more options here than other planes do. This blanket is so thick. The pajamas are so comfy. Did you notice anything different? I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, they made my bed. I'm ready to sleep now.
Well, it's getting close to departure time. Got some work done. I read some news. Now it's time to get back into the line.
Flight 3, New York to Doha.
I just slept for 9 hours. Someone closed the windows and I didn't even realize. I don't even know where the button is to close. What a beautiful breakfast. Here's French bread. And I even got a strawberry banana smoothie. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's warm. Delicious. Thank you so much. Look at that. Hot chocolate. Thank you very much. Gotta put my clothes back on. Ready for Qatar. How's your flight? No way! I only saw this, a free internet at the end of the flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent into Hamad International Airport, our home in Doha.
Ladies and gentlemen, your captain is speaking. On temperature of 38 degrees in Doha. Thank you for choosing Qatar Airways.
Welcome to Doha, the state of Qatar, your gateway to the world. Here the local time is 35 minutes past 5 in the evening. Customers traveling onward in first and business class are invited to use the exclusive premium transfer facility in the transfer hall.
I made it. Welcome to Hamad International Airport, now considered the best in the world. It also won Skytrax awards in 2022 and 2021. Yes, this is the airport that dethroned Changi in Singapore. Wow! The tallest indoor waterfall in the world! We have a detailed video there. It's really nice as well. I'm in Qatar. We didn't ask for any additional documents at the customs, so arriving here was pretty easy. But you need to have an app installed on your phone called Eteras, and that's for contact tracing. So as we're doing this whole comparison, business versus economy, kind of luxury versus regular, let's continue over here. I'm getting an Uber, and Gordon is going via public transport. Doha is the capital and largest city in Qatar. It's a very modern and futuristic city. detail here behind the beds. Wow, isn't this lovely here? So Middle Eastern. I love it. Oh, wow. I've never seen the Quran before. In English and Arabic. Getting an Uber was super easy. You basically just walk outside as if someone else was picking you up, and that's it. They told me to go closer to gates 3 and 4 and just wait over there. It was amazing. Now you may wonder, why didn't I wait for Gordon? He only arrives here tomorrow. Oh, and one more thing about the flight that I forgot to mention. It was my first time flying with Qatar Airways, and it was absolutely amazing. You know, service is fantastic. It is as great as everybody mentions. But here's one thing I've never seen anyone saying. They don't speak Arabic in the plane. You know, I expected because, you know, Qatar, they speak Arabic. But no, the crew is multicultural, truly international. So English is the main language. Qatar is a relatively young country located on the Persian Gulf. It was a protectorate under Great Britain until declaring independence in 1971. It is slightly larger than Puerto Rico, so in a single trip, you can probably see the whole country if you want.
Everybody's sleeping right now, so I don't want to be talking out of the seats. The food is okay. Entertainment system, I think it's the same. I don't know if you can hear my audio, but we're 2/3 of the way in. We got probably about 4 hours more to go.
And look at that. There's plenty of chips and drinks. I don't sleep, so I'm gonna eat.
Arrived. Hamad International Airport. Probably about 24 hours of flying and sitting in an airport. 3 connections I made. Flight was good, but we have a bit of a problem. My bags didn't make it. They only arrive in the next flight from New York, which is 24 hours from now. So I got 1 change of clothes. Hopefully it arrives. Immigration was easy. Handed in the documents, walked right through. No other checks. Real simple. So now, 10 o'clock, head to the airport. Head to the airport, take an Uber, and probably just crash.
You're right.
No bags.
What happened to your bags?
They didn't make it.
Welcome to Doha.
Thank you.
You don't look that tired.
3 hours sleep. So menchie.
How was the metro?
I took Uber.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, this trip is really going as planned.
10:15. I gotta get to the hotel, right? I gotta shoot tomorrow. I gotta film.
So now that we're here, what can you expect in the next videos?
Heat.
No!
And more heat. And a little bit more heat.
Yes, but you're gonna discover the country of the next World Cup.
D-O-H-A. Doha.
That's a city.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
city.
Qatar.
That was the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a break.
Canada.
Canada for the first time in the World Cup in a lot of years. Excited?
I'm tired.